Hey everybody, it's Chris with Kajun and a Kayak. That's Kajun with a K, Kayak with a K. You know how we do. I'm coming to you on Whatcha Need Wednesdays in my, well, I was going to call it a shop, but it's actually just a garage. And I'm coming to you on this Whatcha Need Wednesday to share 3 things that I think are pretty great and necessary. Well, 2 are necessary and 1's a bonus with regard to safety in a kayak. So I guess you could say this is my obligatory safety video for you new guys. And I doubt any of the old guys will need to hear any of this information, but if you're new to kayak fishing, this video will be helpful to you, I hope. So let's talk about the first thing, life jackets. You will need, and you are required to have a life jacket in a kayak if you're fishing, if you're paddling in public waters. I don't know all the laws, but I have been twice asked if I had my life jacket by Marine Patrol while I was in my kayak and once in the big boat. And if you're like me, you'll go to Walmart and or Academy or somewhere else, and you'll find a cheap kayaking life jacket. And what you're going to find there is it's bulky. In the summer, it's hot. And if you're a fisherman, it's difficult to fish from. And what's going to happen is you're going to go fishing with your buddies and you're going to see that they have these type of life jackets. And the brand I eventually settled on is called Onyx. Now, why did I settle on this? Well, number 1, there's a few key features. It's the size of it. It is not bulky. As you can see, easy to get on, easy to snap, unobtrusive. Now, if I have a fishing pole, I'm able to cast it. I have ventilation. It's just not obtrusive. Now, how is that possible? Well, it's possible because it self-inflates. Now, what do I mean? Located inside this thing is a CO2 cartridge. Now, my particular one says jerk to inflate. I hope you can see that. And the CO2 cartridge activates the panels inside and they burst and they inflate and they allow you to float. Some are even fancy enough, they're equipped with, if you hit the water, it activates the panels automatically. Mine is a manual, you jerk it to inflate it. I wear this life jacket every time I go out because it's easy to use and it doesn't prevent me from catching fish. Then another bonus for this life jacket is it comes with a safety whistle. Now this thing is loud. It's called the Windstorm and it came with it. It's retractable so it doesn't get in your way. And if you flip and you need help, this whistle may save your life. Onyx, it's a great brand. I encourage you to look into it or one similar if you're going to start fishing from your kayak. Don't start cheap. Go ahead, don't do like me and buy 3 that you won't use. Go ahead and get one that you'll use. Secondly, I want to talk to you about visibility poles. Your kayak should come with you should have a visibility pole on your kayak. Now this one's flexible, allows it to maneuver if I get into the trees or whatever. It's also collapsible for traveling down the road. I just collapse it and I bungee tie it to its base. And then one of the great things about it is at the top, there's a light that activates when you screw it down, making you even more visible to other boats and people. Can't recommend it enough. Encourage you to make sure you have a good visibility pole. The third thing I want to show you is not a requirement, but man, is it a bonus. In my kayak, the Old Town Predator PDL came with it. And I'm going to grab the camera and walk you over there, and I hope it's not too bumpy for you. Let's go and see. What I'm going to show you now is a step that will help you get back into your kayak. Now, I have this, let's see if you can see it. It's called a step, a rescue step. And I have it tied to my handbar here. And inside this bag are some straps. And as you can see, one says step and one says handle. I hope you can see that. Step and handle. And if you flip, your kayak, you're able to take that handle, use it to flip your kayak back over, and then step back into your kayak. Now, if you're a big guy like me, that's probably the only way you're going to get back in it without help from friends. So I highly recommend the rescue step if you can. Man, we have some nimble guys that we fish with. They can hop off the pier right into their kayak. Not me. I'm a bigger guy. I got a fused ankle. There's some limitations. This allows me to get back in my kayak and get home. You know, you can do a lot of things, and you can add a lot of things to make your kayak trips safe. You can go all out. I even have lighting on the sides to make it more visible. But one of the best things you can do is go fish with your friends. I'm so thankful to this Mobile Bay Kayak Fishing Association, the Fever Group, and the Gulf Coast Anglers, particularly Eric, who invited me to my very first trip. I've said it over and over, and I've given many shout outs to those guys. I'm so thankful that I get to fish with them, because fishing with friends is better and safer. But at a minimum, get you a good life jacket, make sure you have a great visibility pole, and you'll have the best fishing trips of your life. Hey, this is Chris with Kajun in a Kayak. That's Kajun with a K, Kayak with a K, and we'll catch you next time on What You Need Wednesdays. God bless.